Today was my aunt's funeral.
Yeah.
What?
I was supposed to be there,
Yep.
but I'm here. And I was like, I'm not going to that funeral. I was like, dude, I got Mariah Carey. I'm just playing Mariah.
Oh my God.
Go back to the neighborhood, MC.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, darling. It is a pleasure to see you.
It's such a pleasure to see you.
So what is dangerous?
It's Type Dangerous is the name of the song.
Mm.
And it's a festive little tune that I really like. It samples Eric B. and Rakim. Eric B. is president.
Mm.
One of my all-time favorite songs. And, you know, we just started working on stuff, and it just came to be that we were sampling that song, which, you know, it's just one of the greatest ever.
And you've had sample success before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is this more of a introduction to the summer kind of thing? You know how you
It
get like
kind
that,
of
like
is. Yeah, yes. Well, you know the original song.
yeah, oh yeah, 1,000,000,000%.
Yeah,
Eric B.
yeah,
and Rakim is one of my favorite MCs too.
Mine as well.
Yeah, man. Do you listen to a lot of music? Like even like today, yesterday, do you consume yourself with others' music?
Well, just because I'm working on this album right now, it's like, you know, or what are we supposed to call albums? What are they called?
I still call them albums. Oh, you say project. You know, I'm
right,
working on
'cause
I'm
I'm
working
working
on
on
a
this
project
project.
right now.
Okay, right now I'm on the project, and so it's hard for me because last night I was sequencing.
Oh, so you're
the project.
sequencing now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so you're so vocally or recording this album is you say
Very
done?
close, yeah. But I have what was I gonna say? So because I have, you know, all these songs, I have, of course, somebody asked me to do one more,
Mhm.
and so I'm gonna do that soon. I don't know.
Is that a
when.
collaboration? You could talk
Is
to
it
me.
a collaboration? Not yet, but
Okay.
it might be.
But do you have collabs on the album already?
Yes.
Who
I
you
do.
have? Give me the whole rundown.
But I'm
No.
not. Somebody told me I wasn't allowed to say that. Today.
Really? You Mariah
Yeah.
Carey?
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a duet with Anderson Paak.
That's dope. We just
Yeah.
saw Anderson.
Did you?
Yeah, where were we at? Kendrick, yeah, he was
Oh,
at the
yeah, he
pop
was.
off. I've been seeing Anderson a little bit too. I saw him at our iHeart Awards as well. Yeah, Anderson, that dude is a musical beast. I think
Yes.
Anderson is more talented than people understand.
I think so too.
Yeah, so you got a song with Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
We did together. We wrote together.
Go ahead now.
Yes, it's very good.
You know Anderson, huh? I know that guy.
We know him.
Yeah. That's my boy. All right. Love you, Anderson. All right. So aside from Anderson Paak.
Well, there's some collabs in the works
Mm-hmm.
that I haven't gotten all the way to see them to fruition.
Really?
So we gotta wait for that.
So what made you say this album mode, project mode?
Project mode just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were just doing, couple songs here and there, and then it just became like, okay, might as well be a project.
But do you know how to get out of your own way when it comes to new music? Or are you critical on yourself?
I'm very critical of myself, but I also love to make music, so it's kind of both.
What do you miss if there is a thing missing? Because you've been in the business, we come from like there was this greatness of holding the album and reading the liner notes and and then everybody was like, oh, okay, you got Billboard, you got a few critics. Now everybody got this device right here and everybody's a critic. Like,
Yes.
yeah, how do you not let that get in the way of a project or the way social media could be kind or unkind? Like it's the gift and the curse.
Yes. Well, I think we just have to look at it that way. It's a gift and a curse, and whatever you choose to believe about what people are saying is up to you.
Right.
It's up to that person that we've all taken on, like, whatever we're doing, you know what I mean? Like, this is my life. Music is my life. I love it. And yeah, I don't have to listen to the critics.
When you're not in album mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just at the house,
Mm-hmm.
do you sing Mariah Carey songs or when you hear, because you could be anywhere in the world. You could be in a casino, you could be in Target, and you're a playlist. Do you listen to Mariah Carey?
Not really, but if it comes on, like something comes on a station on the the radio. This station, of course.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad you said that. Like,
no, because sometimes like the man who's driving for me will sometimes have on whatever he's listening to, and one of my songs will pop up, and I'm like, oh, that's.
do you
nice.
sing along with it?
Nah, I listen
Does
to
it
it.
take you to a moment when you knew you were recording that?
No, if I had to sit and think about it, then it would.
Right, right, right.
But I'm just like, that's in the background. I'm listening to it, but I'm
That's
not. fully
crazy though.
focused.
Even as your driver, if I was driving you and a Mariah Carey song came on, I'd look at you in the rearview mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Put it a little
But I
louder.
probably wouldn't even be working. I'd probably get fired like day 2. Like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck? What the hell, Andre? Like, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell?
No, he did say something like, what did he say? He was like, well, this just happens all the time when she's in the car.
Yeah, you
Wow.
can't avoid a Mariah Carey playlist. Do you have a Mariah Carey playlist?
I think someone else made one for me. I don't know. I didn't make it.
And from what I'm seeing here, announced today, as we're sitting here, that she is being honored at the BET Awards, being honored the recipient of the BET Ultimate Icon Award, alongside Snoop, Jamie Foxx, and Kirk Franklin. All righty now.
Wow, I didn't know Kirk was.
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
And Kirk Franklin, man. I want this is me talking. Hey, bro, the moves that you're starting to do, man, God watching you. All right, anyway. Yeah. But the BET Ultimate Icon Award. Do you still look at awards and are you still like, I'm getting this icon award?
I'm still excited and grateful when it happens. I have my apartment in New York and a place here where I'm at, and most of my awards are in New York.
Right.
So anything that I've gotten recently is here, and it's just kind of by itself. So
What do you do with all the like old outfits and not that I want to borrow anything, but what do you do with like all like I'm pretty sure there's so many things that you've collected. What do you do? Do you have storage spots with humidifiers and all that kind of stuff?
I have several storage spots.
Yeah.
I don't think they have humidifiers because that could be bad for the clothes.
Okay, so it's obvious. You see, I have a regular closet. Yeah, I just hear Howard Stern talking about he got his stuff in like a temperatured room or something like that.
Oh yeah, he probably.
But
does.
so you have storage spots like, what do you? Can I go in there?
Go in there and look at the stuff.
Yeah, or go in there and go shopping because you're not going to do.
I was gonna let people do some shopping, but then I just said, the one day I'm gonna want this outfit.
Uh-oh. You know what that is. You know what that is,
Is
Mariah.
that gluttony?
Yep. No, that's not gluttony. You're a hoarder.
It's
Yeah.
not though because they're all lined up nicely and everything looks good.
You're a hoarder.
Okay, I'm a hoarder. You got me. You got me.
But no,
Everything.
because you got to think, it's so much that's been collected over the years, and rightfully so. Do you have a top 5 Mariah Carey songs? For whatever,
my
yeah.
top 5 favorites.
Yep, for whatever reason.
Yeah, but some of them are just like more album cuts
Right.
that people.
Something
wouldn't
for you?
know. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there 5 songs that you know you got to perform, or else we'll throw something at you if you're on stage? Like you can't get off stage without doing these 5 songs?
Well, it depends what time of the year it is.
Yeah, that is true.
Of course.
Remember the time we were in Japan? It's probably much bigger for me than it was for you. But we were in Japan. It was July. And they, all I want for Christmas. It was it's probably 100-something degrees outside.
Yep.
But that is the song that they wanted to hear. And you turned the whole spot into Christmas. It was like elves and dancing people and snow and everything, man. It's all I want for Christmas. Did you know that was going to be, did it feel like the impact when you recorded it, that it was going to be something that was going to stand the test of time?
I hoped it would, but I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about it. I was just, this is my first Christmas song I'm writing. I'm going to do my best at this, and I love Christmas, so I'm going to do this.
But, and you know what's wild about that, Mariah, is that you wrote All I Want for Christmas.
Yes.
Because we grow up off of like Jingle Bells, and and you totally changed what like, you know how there's certain song like 50 Go, it's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that to me took over the birthday song. Him and Stevie Wonder took over Happy Birthday.
Yes, they did.
You know what I'm saying? And you took over Christmas. Like you can't go Christmas without all I want for Christmas. Do you ever get tired of it?
No,
Yeah.
especially when it's during the Christmas season. I love it. It makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
And again, when I first wrote it, I had no idea the longevity that it was going to have or anything like that. So here I am.
Yeah. What about Mariah when people invite you to stuff, right? And you do show up, right? Do you know that they're inviting you just because, you know, and
When
'cause
they
you-
invite me, like what type of thing?
just like if somebody invites you to a party,
Okay.
it's you know what I'm saying? It's like Mariah Carey, and then you get there and it's like a instrumental of your songs. You know what I'm saying?
That's called a paid event.
Yeah. Yeah. Will you do shows with the newness that's coming?
We're gonna do some with the, with the single for sure, because I'm traveling and doing that Mimi anniversary, which you don't have, and I believe in anniversaries, but not birthdays.
Right. Well, I believe in anniversaries too now. There it is right there. I'm a changed man.
And
you
it
know,
could be the anniversary of anything.
Yeah.
Your 12th birthday, whatever.
this is our anniversary of being live back in the neighborhood together.
It is.
Yeah. Do you know
It
when the
is.
last time we were live in the neighborhood together?
Oh, a while ago.
Do you know when though?
I have a vague recollection of possibility, but I don't think I know when.
Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
I'd say it, but then people would start calculating.
Dating, yeah, that is true. That is true. And also for those out there, man, we're going to be debuting the single. And we're going to debut the single. It'll be Friday, June 6th.
Yes.
So Friday, June 6th. So the world get a chance to press play. Have you shot visuals for this as of yet?
We did. It's still being edited, and it's going to be a good one.
And you've never stopped, right? So this next question I'm asking is because you never stopped, but are you ready to do all this again?
I'm ready.
Yeah. And it seems like you're excited about it too, though.
Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah. And plus you don't have to. So this is more of a want.
Mhm.
Do you miss like the everything that go with it, like the tours? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, because I've been doing tours anyway with,
Yeah.
with like the older albums when we re-release them and stuff like that. Like this thing I was telling you with Mimi.
Can you still see the audience?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
And the reason why I ask is because sometimes people they'll get used to something.
Yeah,
You know, but you still can see the audience, and can you still feel the love?
I do.
Yeah, man.
I have amazing fans.
Yeah,
They're
you do.
So incredible.
Do you walk in knowing that you're going to be the most famous person in the room?
To my show?
Just period. Even here. Like Louis got his daughter up here, right?
Yeah.
She ain't never came up here.
No, never. I said Mariah Carey the other day. She's like, "What? I want to see.
And,
her. I wanna meet her."
how old is
13.
13. So this is a 13-year-old that came up here. I've been doing radio for many years, and I've been working with her dad for years. She's never came up here to say hello. She's never came up on an anniversary for me.
Birthdays.
You know,
no.
birthdays,
My birthdays,
yeah,
no.
never for her dad's birthdays, but we booked Mariah Carey, and here she is
She's
here.
very sweet, though.
Should we put her out? Or is that
Put out a record on?
no her? Should we ask her to leave?
Oh, no.
That's not like low key stalking though at an early age.
I don't think so.
There are some 13-year-old
My daughter
stalkers.
came, too. She's 14.
You see?
Yeah, but that's bring your kid to work day. You know what I'm saying?
We can hang out, be friends.
Yeah. This one over here, this is kind of like, Aliana, you over there? This is like kind of like stalkerish, huh? Yeah, she was like, yeah, Uncle Big. It is kind of like stalkerish. But let me get this business out the way. So Mariah Carey performing at this year's iHeart
Yes.
Radio Music Festival in Vegas. iHeart Music Festival going down Friday, September 19th and Saturday, September 20th. Tickets go on sale Friday, June 13th at 2 p.m., which is 11 a.m. Pacific, on AXS.com while supplies last. And don't forget also, man, Friday, June 6th, really today, because this is when we're
Yes.
going to go ahead and get down with it, man. And so is the single called Dangerous, or is there a title that I'm
It's
missing?
called Type Dangerous.
Type Dangerous.
Yeah, Dangerous.
So why Type Dangerous? Like, you know, like, oh,
Just
she's a dangerous
goes
type?
with the song. Goes with the song. Or it goes, I'm looking for the dangerous type. I like them dangerous.
Oh, really, though?
Yeah.
Do you like them dangerous?
That's what the song says.
Like, what kind of dangerous, though? Like,
Well, that's what the video will show.
right. You don't want to tell me you want to wait till I see the visuals?
I want you to see the visuals first.
Is there anything that you want to do but you can't do because you're Mariah Carey? Like, would you like to rob a bank?
But who wouldn't like to rob a bank? And then they.
But
get
you
in
are a
trouble.
bank, which is hard to do. Yeah. Is there anything that you would like to do that's not Mariah Carey like?
I can't believe you said, "Would you rob a bank?"
Yeah, would you?
Oh my God.
You know why? And even with you bringing it back, you thought about that, huh?
No.
Yeah, you thought about it right now to say no. You had to think
What
about
would
it.
I say? Yes, I've thought about it
You
so
have.
many times. Then they'll go and try and get me.
Man, Mariah, man. The people that's twisting your words. Do you curse, Mariah? Well, I'm going to curse.
Sometimes. Okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Mariah, I don't know if you want to. If you want to just look at one of these cameras and say, man, fuck y'all. I'm Mariah Carey and I'm going to do what I want to do.
I have to make sure my hair looks better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true.
Period,
Yeah. Hey, man.
Angles and looks. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Hey, Mariah, I remember,
angles
dude,
and
years ago, man, I remember we were taking some pictures and Mariah was like, yeah, over here, baby, get under this light, under this. And I remember, dude, when the way that you moved us around, the pictures came out perfect. And I'm not talking about your pictures because your pictures going to be perfect anyway. I'm talking about mine to where I started doing photo shoots and I started to be like, man, can we get the Mariah lights in this month? I'm like looking around, you know what I'm saying? But do you feel like you always need to, have to, or want to stay on the especially probably publicly, huh?
With the good angles.
Yeah, man.
Well, because if we're going to take a picture, why not make it a good one?
Yes, I agree.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
But y'all beautiful ladies too.
But sometimes you get the wrong angle, and it be the angle if you don't
It's
get the
the
right
angle.
It's the because we look good in person, but sometimes it's the wrong
Hilarious.
angle.
Hey, I love how she said we look good in person. Mariah was like, we?
We?
I was
She was like, you speaking French? Like, what part of France you from? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Mariah gonna walk out here and be like, oh my God, who is that delusional girl?
The angle has to make sense.
You're like, who was that? You know what I'm saying?
I would never say
No.
that.
You thought it though.
So, she doesn't give that
That's why we don't have
vibe.
mirrors.
Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'd be depressed if we had mirrors in here. Mariah, man, and I'm telling you, like, even before we turned the mics on, there was so much I wanted to talk to you about because you're always like super great energy, right?
Oh.
And Mariah, you're one of those people that don't have to come and say hello in person.
But we love to come and say hello.
Yeah, but why do you continue with all the accolades and everything that you have and being number one, just everything? Like, why do you continue to love people and love what you do?
I think you said it. Like I love people, and this time around is interesting because it's a new album.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a brand new album in a long time, new single. And coming to see the people I've seen over the years is just something that I would never not want to do.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't want you to not do it. I'm not questioning you like, yeah, you don't have to do this because I love that you do. And now when you say new album, what is it that makes you continue to make great music as well, though? Because you would think you could just hang up on the accolades and what you've done, but what keeps you musically challenged?
Well, just for so long I was redoing my, other songs. Like this year we had Me 20, which was celebrating the emancipation of Mimi, that album. And we're traveling all over the place and stuff like that. But while that was happening, I was making new music and just getting ready to be able to just give it to the people.
Today was my aunt's funeral. I was supposed to be there, but I'm here. And I was like, I'm not going to that funeral. I was like, dude, I got Mariah Carey. I'm just playing Mariah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, man.
You play too much.
Yeah, I do. Hey, man. Hey, dude, she was like, clutch my pearls. She was like, they do. And in her head, she's like, dude, do I donate to the family? Is there a GoFundMe? Like big, you got to get your priorities straight. She's like, shit, we could have did this another day. Mariah, I love you.
I love you more.
And thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
Thank you so much for having me in the neighborhood today.
The one and only Mariah Carey, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, man, type dangerous. Make sure we go ahead and get that. And you know how we say, however you get your music now. It is as we're sitting here and as we're playing it now, it is available for you, man. Mariah Carey, thank you for being in the neighborhood. The one and only Mariah Carey in the neighborhood. Big Boy Neighborhood.